Hi, I'm Karen.
My name's Garrett. We're in Carrickmacross, County Monaghan here, and we're standing on the side of Siolta Chroi.
It's an old farmyard. It hasn't been used as a farm. It's been operational as a farm for at least 10 years. A lot of the buildings are in a state of disrepair.
So both myself and Karen have worked in social justice, development, education for a long time, and what that is looking at the root causes of the problem and trying to create alternatives or solutions to some of the problems.
The focus that I want to bring to the work here at Siolta Chroi is around supporting people where they're at, from where they're coming from, and helping them to reconnect with themselves and helping them to also be able to then reach out and connect with other people, because really at the end of it, that's what's going to change the world. That's what's going to change things, is people coming together and working together to construct something new.
It's 3 acres. We've got old farm buildings which we're hoping to renovate.
We'd like to convert this old stone building into an accommodation block, and then we also have a hay shed up above that we have put in plans in order to transform into an education space, yoga workshop space.
So the tagline we're going with is regenerating people and regenerating wider nature. What we want to be able to do is offer this space out as a solidarity economy. So organisations that are doing great work, we'd love to be able to offer the space out for these groups, that they can use the space to continue their good work, but do it at a much more reduced cost.
The space is open to anyone who cares about what's happening with the world, what's happening with the planet, but also what's happening with other people. Anybody who cares about the mother down the road, or anybody who cares about their friends or their families, and anybody who cares about the future of the planet.
The education space and the accommodation space are kind of connected, so people will come for either weekend retreats or education courses, and you'll be able to come, stay over, learn different things from permaculture, regenerative agriculture, ecosystem restoration, but then also yoga, meditation.
We're in a location that's surrounded by the beauty of nature. We're developing a food forest, we're developing our agroforestry system. We're planting vegetables. We're starting from scratch, so we're at a very basic level at the moment, but you know what we hope to bring here and what we hope to grow here, we're not going to do it on our own. So we really want people to come in and whatever ideas that they want to bring to the space, they'd be quite welcome to do that as well.
Activists, people working to tackle a lot of the injustices we face in the world. So we want to be a place that challenges a lot of the injustices, but does it in a way from like trying to create alternatives. So there's a quote: you don't beat systems by fighting against them, you beat them by creating alternatives that makes the original one obsolete. And that's what we're really trying to do here, is create an alternative way of being in the world.
The funding that we have been provisionally approved for will go towards the regeneration and the restoration of this building behind me, which we hope will be the accommodation block. And it will also contribute towards the build up within the hay shed, which will become the yoga space and education space. So yeah, it's brilliant. We're really happy to have been, approved that funding, but one of the conditions of the funding is that we're able to provide another 50%. And so we have some money of our own that we are going to invest in that. And obviously we've bought the property as well, but we don't have the rest of the money. So we're doing a crowdfunding project, we're doing a fundraising initiative to see if people would like to support a space like this, if people would like to see something like this happen in Ireland, in the countryside in Ireland, and have a space where they can come and do the work that they do with groups, that they do with their yogis, that they do with their meditation students and so on. This space will be available for them to use. We'll run our own retreats here as well, and we'll also offer other types of work around environmentalism and around permaculture and ecosystem restoration. Everything we can fundraise means that we'll be able to dedicate more and more time to this, because it means that we'll have to take on less of a burden of debt and the space will be ready sooner. But once we get everything secured and signed off, the build itself should take 6 months, and yeah, it's a brilliant opportunity, to have that support from the Rural Development Fund, because we can obviously do the big structural work that's needed to bring the space up to shape. And if we were to do that bit by bit, we will still do it, but if we have to do it bit by bit, it's going to take many years. So it would be a wonderful way to start our journey here, to be able to take the grant and to be able to start with the build at the beginning of this summer.
but we don't want to do it as ourselves. We want to work in collaboration with people. We don't feel like we don't claim to have all the answers, and we want to be a space where we work with people from all over the world. And we want it to be a place where people come, they learn skills, knowledge, they heal, they build community, but then they go back out to their own communities, whether that's in Ireland or further afield, and they share that learning with their community, and we're building local resilience and regenerative practices and spreading that learning throughout the world.
Our crowdfunding campaign is available at this link. The link is below in the video. We have several different offerings for people who are willing to support us on this. We have, and they're tiered as well. So if you can give a large amount and would like to see yourself here in this space, offering retreats or making use of the space, attending retreats, all of those offers are available, and they would be very much appreciated. We also have smaller gifts available as well for people who are not in a position to donate that much. We appreciate any amount that people are able to give, because obviously it'll contribute towards the cost of getting this project up off the ground. We're so early on, you know, but this will really help to establish something for us.
So if you feel like this is something you're passionate in, that you want to support, it's important work, you can check out our website at sioltachroi.ie. You can see the crowdfunding page. Whatever you can offer would be greatly appreciated.